Okay, let's test your knowledge. How much do you know about geography? Come on, take a stab at it. Is this guy standing in the biggest desert on Earth? Wait, what? Here's the deal. We all like to think we know stuff about geography, like, hey, Mount Everest is the tallest mountain, right? And the Sahara Desert is the biggest, right? Well, yeah, none of that is true. Allow me to blow your mind because today you're going to discover 10 big fat lies we've all been told about geography. They sound true, but they're not. And the craziest part, they're still being taught to this day. So pay close attention. By the end of this video, you're going to realize that everything you learned about geography is wrong. Okay, and I'm not exaggerating here. By the way, I am super excited about this one. I've been wanting to make this video for ages. So without further ado, let's dive in. Number 1. Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world. Well, not exactly. You see, Mount Everest wears the crown if you're measuring from sea level. It is indeed the highest point on Earth. But here's the twist. If you measure from the bottom all the way up, the title goes to Mauna Kea in Hawaii. Sure, it may look unassuming from afar, but over half of it is submerged beneath the waves. In total, it towers over 33,000 feet tall, more than 10,000 meters. That's like comparing the Empire State Building to a blade of grass. Number 2. The Sahara Desert is the largest on Earth. Hold on, cowboy. When you think desert, you probably imagine scorching heat and endless sand dunes, right? Well, not so fast. Deserts aren't defined by their heat, but by their lack of rainfall. And by that rule, the undisputed champion is Antarctica. Yes, the frozen South Pole. Antarctica is a massive white desert with hardly any rain. Talk about a polar opposite. And if that gets you thinking, wait until you hear this. Number 3. Africa is tiny on the map. Actually, it's massive. Africa is often portrayed as a small continent on world maps, mainly due to the Mercator projection. This projection, which is the one commonly used, blows up countries in the north and shrinks those in the south. If you'd like to get a more accurate sense of the continent's size, imagine fitting China, the US, India, and Europe inside Africa. You'd still have room to spare. Number 4. Japan is in the Far East. Don't get twisted. The concept of East and West is a human construct, a label we put on places based on our own perspective. If you're standing in Europe, Asia might seem east. But if you're standing on the other side of the Pacific Ocean like in the United States, then Asia is clearly west of you. So remember, there's no official east or west. It's all about where you're standing. Number 5. Australia is the largest island. Nope, not quite. People often make this mistake because Australia is a humongous island-like thing. But geographically speaking, it's a continent. The true title holder is Greenland. It's massive, icy, and seriously underpopulated. But hey, it's an island. Meanwhile, Australia is just chilling on its own little continent. Number 6. The Nile River is the longest on Earth. Hold up. The Nile was once crowned the longest river, but recent studies suggest it's actually shorter than previously thought. On the other hand, the Amazon River is longer than we thought. So now the crown goes to the mighty Amazon. And not only is it longer, it's also the biggest in terms of water volume. It's like comparing a fire hose to a leaky faucet. Number 7. There's just one Atlantic Ocean. Think again. The Atlantic Ocean is divided into two halves, the North Atlantic and the South Atlantic. These aren't just names. They're two distinct oceanic regions with different temperatures, currents, and salinity levels. It's like having two separate lungs, working in sync but with their own rhythms. Number 8. There's land at the North Pole. Just so we're clear, there's no solid ground at the North Pole. What appears to be land on maps is just floating ice, unlike the South Pole, which sits on top of a frozen continent. The North Pole is all about icebergs and frozen ocean. So, if you're planning a trip to the North Pole to build a house, bring a boat. Number 9. Every country has 4 seasons. Our traditional seasons, spring, summer, fall, and winter, are a thing mainly in temperate climates, places like Chile and Mexico. In countries like Brazil, the seasons are less obvious. Brazil's climate is more about wet and dry seasons rather than snowy winters or colorful falls. Number 10. Brazil is the biggest country in Latin America. Well, Not entirely. Brazil does dominate in land area, but when it comes to things like elevation, volcanoes, terrain, and climate, other Latin American countries like Chile and Argentina take the lead. For instance, Chile is home to the driest desert on Earth, the Atacama, and a lineup of volcanoes. So while Brazil is massive, it's not the king of all terrains and climates within Latin America. Now let's get real. How many of these so-called facts did you repeat without a second thought? I know I did. We tend to trust sources and authorities so much that we rarely stop to question what we're told. But here's the thing. Questioning everything keeps our minds sharp and helps us see the world in a whole new light. I mean, who knew so many things we thought we knew turned out to be wrong? It's amazing how often we accept things as true without really checking. I'm super curious to know, which fact shocked you the most? Drop your answers in the comments below. And hey, if you want to explore more, check out this playlist. It's full of awesome videos waiting for you. Thanks for joining me on this journey of discovery. See you in the next one. Peace.
Attention. Pay very close attention. I'm about to show you something incredible in the next 3.1 seconds. Do you want access to Google certification methodology where you can earn $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, or even more? It's a methodology that very few people know about, a true blue ocean opportunity. Many people are making excellent money with this approach. Remember, this is not easy money. Easy money doesn't exist. This is something Google itself offers, and very few people are aware of it. Anyone can apply this methodology. We present the entire process in an ebook. It's something that has high demand in today's market. A huge opportunity, and you don't need to sell courses or anything like that. Plus, you can do everything from home. The original price of the ebook is $147, but you'll only pay half that, which is $73. Actually, you won't even pay that. The price you'll pay is just $9.97. It's practically free considering the value you're getting, and you'll also get an amazing 100% free bonus. And your risk is zero, because after your purchase, you still have a 7-day guarantee to ask for your money back. We give you access to all the content and the bonus, and you still have the guarantee to get your money back. Hurry and get the ebook at this promotional price, as it could go up at any moment. Click the link in the first pinned comment.